My father was the president of a savings and loan here in town. It was Fort Collins Federal Savings. I cut my teeth doing FHA and VA home loans out in the South Bay of Los Angeles. When my daughter was born in 1988, that's when my wife and I decided it was time to move back home closer to Grandpa and Grandma. And so I moved back here to Colorado because I'd already been a mortgage guy for 9.5 years at that point. And all these have led me to this point of finding commerce, home mortgage. The company philosophy, everything they do starts from the top and goes all the way down, and we try to deliver the best customer service we can. I'm responsible for that transaction from the beginning, when I first take the phone call from the borrower, right up to funding. I go to my closings. I like to be there. If there's a little glitch or something that might need to be corrected, if I'm there, I can make sure it gets taken care of instantly. Making that little network of people all work harmoniously together nets you a wonderful closing where everyone's smiling and happy and glad to be there and saying thank you for doing a good job. It's when you've got that customer that didn't believe they could do it. I went to battle a little bit with my underwriters to get that one done. That was a gratifying situation, just helping people get into the house and accomplish their goals. We just help a veteran. When we got that one done and his daughter came in with him to the closing and we all sat down together, that was a big success. It was a huge success for him because he got to stay in the house, keep his daughter in school where she's going to school. That was his goal. And so when you help people like that, it makes it worthwhile. That personal touch of reaching out to people really makes a difference to help those folks get something done that they didn't believe they could get done before. The senator, it was Mario. He's the one who coined the phrase. I was the senator, and went to the barber and got my hair all cut off because this was in the mid-'80s, right? And I came into the office in my shirt and tie and walked in, and Mario looked at me and he said, "Hey, you look like a senator, for God's sakes," Doug Braden. And of course I earned that later by going up to the Veterans Administration for one of my veterans. So I took the veteran with me. I was able to get the certificate of eligibility right there on the spot, came back to the office with it in my hand, and my employers at the time at PMA Mortgage said, "Doug Braden, you are the senator." Since then, I did get involved in the Colorado Association of Mortgage Professionals. I've sat on the board for the Mortgage Task Force in Colorado. I never thought I'd be walking the halls of Congress talking to our congressmen and senators about the mortgage industry and trying to help independent loan originators and consumers keep the products that help them buy their homes. I started singing in a band back when I was about 21 years old. I had an opportunity last August. I brought Kim Simmons and Savoy Brown to town to the Aggie Theater. My beautiful daughter stepped in. Unbeknownst to me, she went up to the band while they were walking off stage for the encore and mentioned to Kim Simmons, she says, you gotta let my dad sing Street Corner Talkin'. And he just turned around and looked at her and said, "Okay." I walked up onto the stage and here's Kim Simmons, a man who's been playing music continuously for 50 years, one of the first blues legends to come over from England, and Savoy Brown, and he walks right up to me and says, "What do you want to sing?" So I got the chance to sing. Ray Kepler got me involved in the Kiwanis Club. They run the Stars of Tomorrow show, which is a youth talent show. That show has been so uplifting for me, watching those young kids. It's indescribable how that makes you feel. Being ethical is something I guess passed down to me from my dad, and so making sure that I keep that integrity is what's important to me. Making sure that I can look in the mirror every day and know I'm doing the right thing to help people. For me to be able to call my customers and know exactly what's going on with their file every day, that's what sets me apart from some of the big boxes out there that treat you, you're a commission to them. You're not people that need help.